Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you a-okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. I your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. Here is the Jamaican cooking journey. Tons and tons of you were new right on over here. Special welcome to you. Thank you so very much. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning of the journey and you're still here with me, manners and respect. Now today's video is sharing with you how to get a homemade chicken sandwich done in your kitchen or at home. Full stop. A homemade chicken sandwich. Zip. Now the very first thing we want is some buttermilk. Okay, you can get buttermilk in Jamaica, but it's not that easy. But I want to share with you first, and are here now, how you can get your buttermilk made at home. Right in here I have 2 cups of regular milk, yes, and it goes like this: 1 cup of milk to 1 teaspoon of white distilled vinegar or lemon juice. I can't buy lemon in Jamaica because $850 does not, them must have in a juice. Vinegar cheap. The vinegar must says distilled. It doesn't matter the brand. White distilled. So nobody go put no when you hear from the show to no go and put in apple cider. Don't do that. Just white distilled vinegar. So I have 2 cups here. So I am gonna be putting 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And you can use your cork. This is the cork here represents a teaspoon. Okay? So I'm putting in 1 and 2. And I'm gonna leave it for about 10 minutes or probably a little more. And I'm going to leave it right on my counter here, room temperature. It is going to stay there. After about 10 to 12 minutes, 15 the max, we'll come to see what is happening. Give it a little stir, I forgot. Give it a little stir, look at it. So it's just your regular milk with some white distilled vinegar in there. And we're leaving it right over there. Now, we need some chicken breasts, and we have got here some chicken breasts. We have got 2 chicken breasts here for you, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So what you want to do, you don't want to get them too thick. This is not too thick. This is not either. This is like probably, what do you think, camera girl? This one is thick. We could cut this one across in 2. Let us try to get this one in 2. Okay, and let us cut this in 2 also. This is a bit thin though, but we don't want to get them too, you see what I'm saying, too thick out. You see what I say? So let us take off this. So we'll just use, you can use this as chicken strips for the stir-fried chicken. Yeah, so we have these 2 regular and they are reasonable. We don't have, I took my mallet, but we don't have to. So I'm going to go get my hands washed right here. I don't have running water in my kitchen still. So I'm going to go get my hands washed and I'll come back to show you how we're going to be seasoning these chicken breasts. Okay, now so I'll be using this hand. This hand is clean because I want to hold my seasoning bottle. So I'm going to be just, you know, these are relatively okay. So I don't want to probably pound them. I thought I would have pounded them and get them out a little flatter, but that's okay. I'm just going for it like this. I'm poking a few holes here, and you don't have to turn over to do extra holes because this, as you stick it, it goes right down. You see, probably if you want to, you could. Doesn't matter because it goes right down. They're not thick. You don't want to have your chicken sandwich too thick. You just mostly want flavor. Okay? You Margaret, you love chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we have that, we have our platter here. We're going to remove them to this platter, and we're going to remove this that is filled with chicken and all of that. Let's just put it there. Now we're going to be seasoning these 2 chicken breasts. This is how you want them. They'll get a little more as we go along, and you'll see how. So we're going to put our little salt. Be careful how you put in your salt. Don't go too much from one side to another. We want this to finish with a nice color. You have never seen me use this, or it's a long time I haven't used this. This is some granulated garlic. So we're going to put on some as opposed to the grated garlic. I don't know say that middle, but because of the nature of this sandwich and how we want to get the chicken, we don't want it to have the garlic on it so it burn when we're frying. You see what I'm saying? So we're putting on some garlic, and put as much garlic as you like. I love garlic. Okay, this is such a refined garlic. This is the garlic, it doesn't get clumped easily. Okay, so I opt to use this one. I'm putting on some of this. You have seen me use it all the time, Grill Mates Montreal, and it's a chicken seasoning. So I'll be putting it on like this. Use your seasoning of choice, family. But in case you want to do what I do, I'll leave for you in the description. And we now have the measurement here. So you season 2 like a piece of chicken breast. So you're not supposed to eat no problem. So I'm saying, you know, out the way. Now we're going to put on some paprika. And it's not smoked. I wish it was a smoked one. I just can't find the smoked one out here. So you just go a little low. Putting on some paprika. From side to side. That's how we're doing it, because you want to get this chicken all seasoned properly and get a nice flavor from it. Okay? So the choice is yours of seasoning. This is some canned pepper. We want the chicken to have a little spice to it. Not a lot. Do to you. Do to your liking. If you don't want no canned pepper, do not put no canned pepper. If you cannot do spice, family, just don't do spice. Just do your thing where you want. Okay? Season. You could also season. To put a twist, you could also season with some jerk seasoning. You know, some jerk powdered seasoning. Okay? You could do that. So we put in the canned pepper, and I'm showing you each step by step. Okay? So that's it now. So what you want to do now, I'm going to be using both hands, and you want to get your seasoning all in. Okay? And you don't want your chicken for too wet. You don't want the chicken getting all too wet. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Your seasoning, this is the color that you're having, because the chicken, you want your chicken to finish with a nice color. So we are going to go rubbing all of these seasonings on this 2-piece of chicken breast, and we are going to come back to you. See? Okay, now family, so we are back, and I am looking at our buttermilk, and you see how it is. This, what is something named this vinegar as, I don't know why I do it, you know, because when it comes to them sign something, I don't know. You know what it does to it. So we are going to pour some of this buttermilk over this chicken and let it stay right in there. That should be okay. And you can always put this in a container, and you can use it, keep it in your refrigerator whilst it's firing properly, and you can use it within probably the next 3 or 4 days. You can use it if you're baking and it calls for any form of buttermilk, you use that in there. So we have our chicken right here. We're going to let it stay in this buttermilk mixture, you know, for another 10 minutes. This should be for a few hours, but in the interest of time, the buttermilk is going to go right through this chicken, and it is going to help to moisten the chicken breast. You could also use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That would be even more juicy. Okay? But knowing the nature of the breast, we want to leave it in there for about 20 minutes to let it suck up some of this buttermilk, to give to take away all this dryness whilst we are frying the breast, so it ends at the end of the frying, it becomes juicy. So let's leave our chicken in our buttermilk right there. Right here we are preparing a dry rub, and in this dry rub right here I have some what's that flour? What's that flour? Self-rising flour here, and I showed you on my previous video how you do your self-rising flour. Inside this self-rising flour, I've added a little turmeric. I want to use the color of the turmeric to enhance the flavor of the paprika. Not the flavor, the color. So when that comes from the buttermilk, we want to have that paprika color and this turmeric coming together to see if we can get a sort of orange looking color. Okay? Now to this self-rising flour, I'm going to be adding some cornstarch. The cornstarch is to enable the chicken to come out with that crispiness, and that should be enough. Miss Debbie, how much? Look here. I never measure it. Do you, okay? Learn to feel your way around the kitchen. We are going to let this get properly incorporated. Yes, you want to mix it right through and through. And you see the color of the flour, this dry mixture, it have this little kind of orange looking color. We'll see the color when we come back, when we put this chicken in there, how it goes. Now, we're going to leave this also properly done and all of that. Over here, I have some buns. It is a Jamaican. It says shorty burger buns. And then we now promote them. But I wish if they could have given me a little sponsorship. We'll be using this. Your girl has gone ahead and she has bought pickles. Let me get my partner drawer. We're going to be putting tomato and we're going to be putting lettuce on our sandwich. So look at me here now. We also are going to be using a sauce to brush on our buns. And this we'll be using this with some mayo. So when we return, you'll see where we're heading. Must soon come. So we are back, family, and we are preheating our deep fryer right here. Okay, what you want to do right here, you want to taste your flour, because I prefer, some people would want to season their flour. If you want to go ahead and season your flour, the prime time when you saw me there mixing together with the oh Lord Jesus,
the cornstarch and
the self-rising flour. Is it the menopause? Oh my God, I need some evening primrose oil. I look like I night primrose oil me want. You want to taste your flour for salt perfection. And if you also want to season your flour extra, you want to taste the liquor flour. You hear me telling you? And I don't care what's going to happen. Daddy don't taste flour. I'm doing it now. I'm going to now watch my aunt. Oh yes, we have enough salt. So right here I have a few eggs that I've just beaten. So you want to lift your chicken from this and you want to drain it properly. And you want to put it in the flour. Try to use only one hand right here. So you want to dredge it in the flour properly. And when you dredge it in the flour, you just want to put it down like this, okay? So you put it in the, dredge it in the flour, you put it down and give it about 3 minutes for that set of flour to just shake the excess to take root. We're going to leave it at that for about 3 minutes. So we're going to be double dipping. So when we come back, we are going to put it from egg to flour and then back in the egg, then to the flour. So this look like a tree drip from the flour. So we soon come. Okay, now family, so this is what it looks like right here. And you see the color coming out. Now we are going to go into the egg wash gently. This egg is just eggs only. I didn't add water or milk. This is just pure eggs. So this is 3 eggs. So look here, due to the amount that you have, you don't need to know how many eggs, family. Into the flour. We are building layers of this coating. Okay, family? So you wanna shake, egg again. Last layer of flour, and at this point you want to just press your flour down on it, squeeze on that extra layer of flour. So we're gonna do this next patient, same treatment. You want to press on your flour. You see what I'm saying? You want to press on that flour. So when we return, all 2 of them will be done just as I did with this one. So when we return, our deep fryer should be ready, should be properly preheated, and we are gonna go fry these. Me soon come. Okay, now family, we are back, and I think our deep fryer is reasonably preheated. So shoot them up, camera girl. If you look, you can see the layers of crunch with the flour. This, you know, all those dippings from egg to flour forming on top of your chicken. Okay, so we're gonna go in now, and you put enough oil because you're deep frying. So you'll be gently Putting it down. Look at me here. Camera girl, catch it. Yes. Deep frying so you don't have to turn. Okay? So your deep fryer should be at 330 to 350 the max. Okay? Depending on your manufacturer thing. You're going to set it for about 10 minutes. And we're going to leave it here. Camera girl, I have on my glasses. I can put it to 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes in your deep fryer. And you must know the nature of your deep fryer. You don't need to turn it, okay? And you also must get close to it even before the 10 minutes, because sometimes you don't want it getting all burned. Getting it all fried, make sure the middle is properly fried and it not burned up, okay? Now that that is happening, we want to get this out of the way. We're going to be needing a little sauce to put on our buns to get this sandwich all intact. We're going to also be toasting off our buns over here. The buns that we had, I'm not using the hand that I used to touch the chicken. Lord have mercy. The buns that we have over here, they were cut for us and all of that. This is the buns that we have. They're so soft. Okay? So, we'll be toasting up our buns. I'm going to have to show you that everybody knows to put little butter in a one pan and toast in any little frying pan. If you don't have your deep fryer, Jessie is okay. Jessie is good. She better than the deep fryer any day. Just put enough oil, deep frying. Okay, let me go wash these hands. This hand and return. Okay, so we're back and I've set here my wire rack. You're going to put them on the wire rack when they are properly fried and let them drip. You don't want to get them when they get them all crunchy. You put them down on directly on the paper towel or the Bounty. They will get saggy. You want to have a crunch in your sandwich. So look at me here. When you put this is the pace that you want them to be frying at. Okay. This is the definite pace. 330 to 350. Okay, so they are frying there quite comfortably. You notice them now make no work. Carry on. Now we are going to be putting this little spread together. Okay, I'm using some mayo. Use what you want to use. Okay, and we don't need no oil. We're just going to put like probably that. And you could put your sauce of choice. I am putting this and I'm not doing any advertisement. I put 2 spoons of mayo, and if you want it spicy, I might be putting just a spoon, 1 spoon of this to give it that color and to give it that gig. And camera girl has stopped me because this sandwich or these sandwiches will be for she. I don't know say Asha she love the fast food. Okay, so this is what you want your thing to look like. So we have done that and we leave it to come together. We're going to go toast our buns up now and all of that. So when you return, chickens should be properly fried and drained. You know, want to put them on the bread with a whole heap of oil either. Because this is going to be your spread. Use what you want, family. And then we'll be putting this sandwich together. Soon come. Okay, now family, our chicken is all ready. And this is how our chicken looks. These are the extra crunch. And when you taste it, sink it, you see it springs back, it's properly fried to the core. Now we are going to be assembling our sandwich. If you want to go get a pair of surgical gloves or whatever the gloves, go ahead. This is my sandwich. I'll be assembling my sandwich with my hand. My hands are clean. Our buns are here, they're all toasted up. So we are going to be assembling and putting in display. So we have got right here our spread. And as generous as you want to be, I feel your spread. After your bun, do your thing. Do your thing. Right here, we're going to be putting the bottom part. And we are going to be laying some pickles. Now, try to take your pickles out ahead of time. Some people love a lot of pickles. Some people don't. So I'm just going to be putting like probably 3 on this one here. I don't mind a lot of pickles. So arrange your pickles. Now, you are going to be putting your chicken on top of your pickles. Now this is it. We're putting our chicken right there. If you were using cheese, you would put your cheese on top right there. Now you have got your lettuce. So you want to lay your lettuce down like that. This is your top part of your bun. You also is gonna right now put on your nice thick slice of tomato. And you are gonna be topping off this other piece of your bun with some of your sauce. So if you want, put it a little run down all about you do it. This is you. Put it right there. You don't have to press it down. We are presenting from my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your plate, to your stomach, and most of all to your Labor Day weekend. It is just a homemade chicken sandwich. Come on, girl, make up your face. To the Labor Day America, you know. It's their Labor Day. To your plate and most of all to your stomach. It is just your homemade chicken sandwich. You could put some fries. You could put some potato wedges. You could do regular potato flat fries. You could do sweet potato fries. That would be good. You could do wedges and make it a chicken sandwich meal. From my kitchen to yours once more. Please do enjoy. Now, if you have liked this video, if it has showed you in any way that you can make yourself a chicken sandwich, enough for the albota, run up on the albota, look for chicken sandwich, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to make sure you're subscribed to the Jamaican Cooking Journey. When you do subscribe, remember to hit that notification bell, leave your comments below, so you'll be a part of the post notification crew, which enables your name to run across the screen. Thanks for your love. Thank you so much. We want to big up Omar and Dana, and is it Dana? I don't think it's Dana. I think it's Dana and Amar. Yes. I just met them in Azan's in Regal Plaza. Dana and Amar, big up on yourself. You're a young couple. I know you would love this. From my kitchen to yours again once more. Please do enjoy your homemade chicken sandwich. Remember that our PayPal button is there. We've got our Cash App, Zelle, and also our email address and all of that. Please remember to go back to my older videos and watch them. Please remember to go back to the older videos and watch them. Debbie from Dongayard, bless, no stress.